Welcome to the Game Show episode of Challenge the Standard in Financial Advice, the game show by advisors for advisors. Our first guest is financial advisor extraordinaire Morgan Hayward. Morgan runs Lume Wealth out of Queensland, but don't hold that against her. She's one of the good ones. In her rare spare time, Morgan is a dancer and performer, part of the FAAA Inspire Committee, and most people don't know she actually has a science degree. Welcome, Morgan!
Hello, darlings. Hello, darlings. You're so good to meet you.
Our next guest, James Debergy, is a corporate lawyer specializing in shareholder oppression, I'm pretty sure, and founder of Gravamen. He is Sydney's fourth best battle rapper back in 2006, and recently figured, or was it 2016? I wrote that down wrong.
2006.
There we go. Recently figured out how to cook a fried egg so the bottom is crispy but the top is not snotty. He also wanted to know... He also wanted to note that he is dealing with the late onset of baldness with dignity, which I say I would agree.
Thanks for having me. It's so nice to be here and to soak up the rapturous applause that accompanied that introduction. It's lovely. Thanks for having me, Jordan, Nathan. I haven't figured out if we're competing against Morgan or if Morgan and I are on the same team, or I'm down to trash talk, down to say supportive things, down to do some trivia. Let's get it.
Our final guest is Jordan Vaca. Jordan is the principal of Planning Solo and a regular absentee of the FS50 list 3 years in a row. For the record, don't at me, he asked me to say that. He is enthusiastically committed to making his kids really earn Mario Kart success, but that might be because he is still carrying the scars of misspelling necessary in grade 5 at a spelling bee. Welcome, Jordan!
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you. It's important to recognise your trauma, I think.
I think it's necessary.
And now, introducing your host, Nathan Fradley! I've been doing the voice the whole time.
Yeah, we were going to get a voiceover guy, but it wasn't worth it.
Welcome, guys.
Always overpaid. Thanks. We're excited. We're happy. We're amped. We're nervous. We're feeling it. Let's do it.
Yep.
I haven't figured out what prize we're playing for.
I've been practicing my buzzer finger my whole life. You know, my
Let's
goal
go.
when I was younger was to be on sale of the century. So here we go.
That was the other thing. You said the other day, it was like, there's a fun fact, and I couldn't remember what it was, and that was the thing. That was the thing. All right,
Tony
we've
Barber
got
or
a...
Glen Ridge?
I'm not going to go into that one.
Good call.
We've got a jam-packed game today. For those of you playing on the audio, you're going to miss out on some visuals, but it won't matter. For those of you watching this on video, it might be our first ever video episode, I think.
Yeah, let's go.
So we're going to bring up our little challenge the standard slides for those tuning in on video.
Okay, slides.
Let's begin.
Go.
Let's begin. Yeah, do you guys
Look,
know
my
how...
feedback is there's an apostrophe after T and P. But anyway, there we go. So let's begin with that. But look, it's going well so far.
Well, I was going to ask if you understood the rules, James, but what I will say is, can you put a -1 next to your name, please? So I am the arbiter of all rules. I decide what is and isn't true over the next course of the game, and you can track your own scores. I'll keep an eye on them. And we're going to begin. Firstly, can we just get a quick buzzer test for me, guys? Can you just buzz your buzzers?
Did mine buzz? I heard Morgan's.
Can you just
Don't
make sure
tell us that I was the quickest, guys.
I think you were the quickest, and it only goes off for the quickest one, so that's fine. I'm going to reset those buzzers. We're going to need those buzzers today, especially for our first game. James, can you just take 1 off your score for buzzing prematurely?
We hadn't started scoring yet. Look, I'll make a note to make a note, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, make a note to make a note for me, and then file note that. So our first game is Specialist Trivia. Before today, everyone supplied me with a special topic.
Yes.
And I think some of you played this game a little better than others, but we're going to see how it plays out.
I regret
Answer the
my choice
questions to get points. First to buzz in once I have finished reading the question. If you
No,
buzz before I finish,
push back against
you're
this.
out.
Surely you can get some kind of the courage. I've heard 2/3 of the question. I know what it's going to be. I'm jumping in before Jordan and Morgan to try to get an answer in. And
No,
then I
because
take
they
the
take
risk
off
that
wanker
follows with
points.
that,
You
don't
lose
I?
one every time, there's a wanker move, it deducts.
Yeah, fair.
But
Yeah,
when you
but
get it
when,
wrong as
when,
well,
when
it's
you're
fine.
swimming for the Olympic gold and you jump in the pool beforehand, you get disqualified.
Look, this
And
is
they
the
are the
same as swimming at
rules.
the Olympics. Yeah, I accept that.
This is the
actually.
same as swimming
Yeah.
at the because in
Yeah.
many other ways, as the expert litigator you are, you would have convinced me otherwise. But I'm sticking to
Yeah.
my guns. I'm sticking to
Look,
my
I
guns.
stand corrected.
Overruled.
This is swimming at the Olympics. Let's go.
Let's go. Do we understand the rules, guys?
Yes.
I'm gonna have so
You
much
shouldn't have
fun
given me one of
editing
these things.
the buzzers don't come into the sound file, so I'm gonna have to add them all in later. All right.
It's like a Simpsons episode where they just electrocute each other the whole time. That's all that's happening.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
All right. If I'm resetting the buzzer now, and if it goes off before the next question, it's already gone off, so I can't accept that answer. The first question is: what New York town did the first episode, season 1 of Kitchen Nightmares occur? James.
Yeah, New Jersey, is that a town? I don't know.
West
Season
Babylon.
1.
I don't know the answer to that. It's not my special area, so I'm going to give you the point.
What is Kitchen
Yeah,
Nightmares?
let's go. Let's go.
Babylon's not
Okay,
in
yeah,
That sounds
take
like
the
a
point.
domestic
I'd like you guys to recognize that when you get offered the opportunity to pick a niche topic to win points in a trivia game, you should probably pick something really niche to win
I
points.
thought
in
I
a
picked
trivia
horror
game.
movies. So, like, this is...
Right.
I'm a little disoriented, but I consider that I'm going well, because I think I got a point for that. I'm
West
going to give
Babylon.
myself a bonus
Even-
point as well.
Peacocks, when displaying their feathers to attract a mate, is an example of what kind of adaptation?
Oh, we need to reset the buzzer, I think.
James.
Like, evolutionary?
Captain Morgan, you were in second. That first answer is incorrect. Do you want to have a crack?
Okay.
Oh, I actually don't know, but it's for mating. It's a mating response.
I'm going to give it to that. It's a reproductive adaptation. There, you can have that one. It is your specialist area, though, just like that.
But I did not submit that question. But
And I'd like it to be clarified. It's ecology and not reproductive adaptation.
But it's still an evolutionary adaptation, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'll take a point for that as well. I'm on 3 after these 2 questions.
We're going to be here
according
for
to my
hours.
score. Yeah.
Question 3. Which 1997 film stars Nicolas Cage, John Cusack, and John Malkovich? James jumped in
buzzed
too early on that one.
Too early. I'm out.
Jordan.
Ah!
Con Air, one of the greatest movies of the 90s, if not all
It
time.
is Con Air. It is Con Air.
Can
Not
I give
related
myself a
to
point for
lawyers
that?
or
Because I
financial
would have said that as
planners.
well.
No point
Yeah.
for you, James. You cut yourself off too early there.
Well, we meant to segue this to our job, because none
No.
of this is related to our occupation.
No,
at
none
all.
of this is related to the occupation. It's fun. We're just
No.
here to have some fun.
Mhm.
Question 4. Carcinization is the idea that eventually all crustaceans will evolve into what? James.
Jesus is.
A single consciousness, a la Neon Genesis Evangelion, the last few episodes of that.
We won't be inside of robots skittering around little scut. No, Jordan.
Carcinomas.
No. No. Morgan, do you want to have a crack?
I really don't want to have a crack because I do.
The answer is crabs.
That's far out.
Everything will evolve into crabs. Just like
Interesting.
all forms
But
of
aren't
transport
crabs
eventually
already-
become trains, everything evolves into crabs. All crustaceans become crabs.
Mm.
Question 5. In season 2, what did Ramsay bring out to the diners just before he
Awesome.
announced that he would be shutting down service at the Fiesta Sunrise? Jordan.
Having seen a few episodes, I assume it's a bucket of slop out of an unsafe fridge.
No,
Yeah, give him
that
that.
is incorrect.
No.
Morgan.
I was going to go with crabs.
Morgan, you can have a point for a good one, a good joke. I like that a lot. There you go. You can have a point. Would you like to have a crack on that one, James?
It's a dead rat, is it not? A Fiesta
Now,
Sunrise?
unless the rat's
Isn't
name
it a
was
rat?
Beans, it's Beans.
Beans, bugger, Jesus.
Now,
Yeah,
I'd like
so it's a much
also,
special
I'd like to
subject,
be
isn't
known.
it?
I've never watched the show, so I've got all these questions from the internet, so I could be wrong.
Actually, I've seen memes, but no shows.
But when you
Question
say beans,
6. Question 6.
what do you mean?
He brought out a bowl of beans. It's the whole thing of black beans. Which famous puppeteer made the costumes for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie? Jordan.
Jim Henson.
Correct. Have a point.
Nice.
I think that's because it's the only famous puppeteer.
It's either that or Papa Geppetto. Geppetto? Is that the one from Pinocchio?
Question 7. Which 90s movie soundtrack is the best-selling
Buzzer.
soundtrack of all time? Jordan.
Oh, it's got to be Life Less Ordinary. Surely.
Shit. Is it Titanic or Bodyguard? Titanic.
That is incorrect. Morgan.
Bodyguard.
It is Bodyguard. That is
Nice.
correct.
Morgan, let's go.
With the Bradbury. I'll give
You know,
a bonus point to anyone who can sing a song off that soundtrack.
And yeah.
That'll be
Is
enough of that.
one?
Thank you. You can have a bonus
I was
point
gonna
for
go
that,
with-
Morgan.
I was hoping for Queen of the Night.
That soundtrack helped
I'll
pay for
stick to my
Dollywood.
day job, guys. I'll stick to my day job.
It's that, I hope for what, Jordan?
Helped pay for Dollywood, Dolly Parton's theme park in Tennessee.
Oh,
Because
there
the
you go.
amount of money she made out of that cover eclipsed anything else she made because of that album.
Well, we must
No.
protect Dolly at all
I
costs.
feel like that
so-
may have been your trivia question, Jordan.
Yep. Not the Dolly
Nin-
Parton aspect.
nin-
That's just
90s
random knowledge.
movies was the
The
specialist
90s
area for
movies.
Jordan.
Yeah, I dropped
Question
the ball on
8.
that one, didn't I?
Gordon Ramsay is a black belt in which
God.
martial art? Morgan.
I really came in prematurely here. Kung Fu.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Jordan, you were next.
Judo?
Incorrect. Do you have a crack at this, James?
Karate?
Correct!
Let's go.
You knew
I'm
that
giving
the whole
myself double
time.
points for that.
Kung Fu.
Interesting. It's very different to Kung Fu. It's, in fact,
Oh,
from
God.
an entirely different place around the world. Question 9. The main source of energy for life on Earth comes from... James.
Well, we established my battle rap credentials early on, so your mum is probably.
I'll take it. You can have a point for that one. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because my mum is, in fact, the sun.
Yeah,
So-
nice.
Yeah. That's why I'll give it to you. I love you, mum. Shout out. She's probably watching this episode.
For people not watching this, he has designed slides. Like they are
They're
very
magnificent.
distinct. Like these are not just your standard PowerPoint nonsense. These are very slick.
This is a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I have wasted talent. Let's have a bit of a break, guys. So Morgan, what's news? How's biz?
Are we recording or are we just having casual chats?
This is a guest break.
Gas break, love it. No, business is good. Business is busy. Never a dull moment in this role, as you guys know. So I'm very blessed. Yeah.
And you just got back from a holiday. Are you burnt out again
Get
yet?
back from holiday. Yeah, it was refreshed so I can burn out again. Good times. Planning the next holiday. So here we go.
Love that.
I love
All
that
right, we're
line
gonna-
that it's like holidays make you energized for your job. It's like no, it's just that holidays are nice, and and you return in a better mood than when you left.
Yeah. And although that mood decreases the closer the end of the holiday gets because you remember all of the work that you had to do either before or after you got back. So you didn't actually just have a break. You just
Or
come in
during.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or during, which is not how
Yeah,
it's
it's just I can be a functional member of society as I return and not to be the Grinch. But no, it was amazing. And off the next one is, I mentioned to you, South America again for 8 weeks. So that'll be good.
Jeez, must be nice.
Nice.
Go Morgan.
All right, let's jump into our next segment.
Oh God.
This game is called Malformed Idioms. Does anyone know what a malform is?
Well, I know an idiom, IDIOMS, but I
Invited the lawyer.
I actually, for those playing on audio, I misspelled it on one of the words because I fixed it on the other two.
I love that, Nathan. My strategy is to be like up your
Just
ass about
berate
the
me.
drafting of the
That's fine.
slides.
I'll take it.
Hopefully, I
I'll
get some
take it.
points.
Luckily, I don't pride myself on my spelling. Neither does Jordan. So
What do you pride yourself on?
nothing at all. Just making good slides.
Yeah,
Does anyone know
Gameshow
what a
slides.
malform is, though?
No.
A malform is when you combine two idioms.
Mm.
Does anyone know what an idiom is?
So you
Yeah,
don't judge
it's
a
like
book
a-
by calling the kettle black or
Yes.
whatever. Yeah,
James has
okay.
got it. I don't really know what an idiom is, but I love malleforms. So we're going to play a game. An example. I'm going to read out the first half of an idiom, and you guys are going to buzz in and then answer it with the second half. And if it's amusing, I'll give you a point. If it sucks, I won't. It's
Hang on.
entirely
So we don't have to
You
do
have
this.
to
Okay,
answer
we're in
with
a writer's
the-
room now. We've left the game show. We're in a writer's room pitching ideas.
We're
Okay.
definitely right.
This is a game. This is part of the game.
So we don't have to
I'm
get it
gonna-
correct.
How it's
No.
correctly supposed to be. Not.
I'm
not
going to say
misplacing it.
that costs an arm. You buzz in and finish it with the other half of an idiom, like the cold shoulder. Giving someone the cold
Okay.
shoulder costs an arm and a leg.
Oh my
But
god.
it doesn't
costs
have
an
to
arm
match the
and
one
the
that
cold shoulder.
we don't have to match the one you've used. We come up with our own.
No, that's a malleform. A malleform is
Okay.
combining two idioms. If I like it, you get a point. If I don't, you don't.
Okay, and
We're
can I
ready to
just
play.
ask whether, if you decided right now to open a new tab with a list of 100 common idioms, you
Could you do that?
If you happen to have one already open, I presume it's
hypothetically,
fine.
if you were not in a studio right now on set recording, and you could have your computer in front of you and you could do that, so be it. I don't
Yeah.
mind.
Yours is the
I'm-
table. I would dob in James to the trivia guy at the pub.
Way, woo, woo. You got
Yeah.
a former trivia host over here, and the actual way you run a trivia night is you give the really crap table hints so that they're actually on your side, but you don't give them
Which is
enough
why
hints
I've let
to
James
sort of
open up
actually impact the
this.
leaderboard. So that you're just maintaining the bonhomie of the room.
Yeah, when he's, I've got an internet connection issue and I'm back. All right. So we ready to play this
We
first
are.
one? I'm going to read it. When I finish
Could you give me some
reading,
maths questions
you
or something?
buzz in.
Yeah.
When you buzz in, you get to answer. And if I like it, you get the point. If I don't, I'll go to the next person.
Nice.
we ready? It's raining cats. Captain Morgan.
And cold shoulders.
Yeah, let's go, Morgan. Well done.
Morgan's just gonna say "and cold shoulders" every single time. Just gonna run that game.
Shots fired.
That's a point to Morgan. Morgan, please give yourself a point.
Guys, it's wild. Mm-hmm.
The bees.
You need to reset the
James.
Pins and needles.
The bins, peas, and needles. You can have it. They're all dying because they're pinning everyone, and that's what happens.
Let's go. I'm just pleased I got such a good response.
You've got your wires.
Apparently, I don't know any idioms.
Morgan.
All in a tizzy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Good
Yep,
Got
one.
it.
I'll give it to
Good
you.
one. Good one.
It's chaos. It's entropy. It's headphones tangling in your handbag. You can have that one. Morgan, give yourself a point. Jordan, how's your score going, man?
I've won.
Morgan, what score? How much have you got? How many points have you got?
552.
552.
Ooh, I've got 553, so I'm in the lead at the moment. So
Wow.
it's going well.
We may have hit the wrinkle in the scoring system.
Take something with a grain of.
Hotter. Oh, Morgan, you got me.
Morgan beat you again. She either got a better internet connection or she wasn't lying when she said she's practiced punching the buzzer a lot.
No, Morgan's crushed me.
Morgan.
Take something with a grain of cheapest chips.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good.
No, I'm not going to award that at all. James, you want to have a crack at that?
With a grain of cats and dogs.
Yep, nope, you can have that. It's just raining a little bit outside. That's what I would. That's what I'd go for.
Oof, I'm extending my lead. Lead. It's my word. This is a brain-bending malleform round going on right here. It's good fun.
Tip of the. Jordan.
Bullet.
And can you explain where bullet has come from? Which idiom?
The Steve McQueen movie. No, it's a bite the bullet.
Okay, I'll give you that. Tip of the bullet.
Oof. I had tip of the snake in the grass, which I think is a fairly unfortunate thing to say.
Oh, I'm also going to pay that. You can have a point for that one, James.
Yeah, okay. I'll take it.
Colourful.
Guest break.
Oh, thank God.
Gosh, I can't believe I extended my lead.
Has anyone actually been keeping score?
No.
No.
That's right. Well, we'll
No, me neither.
We'll just,
We all know I'm going to
zip-
win by default, okay? Because James
Yes.
keeps continually hitting the buzzer.
How's this compared to your other podcast, James? So you got like 18
This
podcasts
one's
on?
a bit tighter, a bit more professional.
You reckon?
It's a
That's
bit more
real shame.
professional.
That's the
Yeah,
vibe
yeah.
we've always gone for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
On
has
the other
happened
one,
in
I-
your other podcasts?
On the other ones, I tend to bring a bit of a chaotic energy that I've sort of shelved for. I've kind of shelved that for.
What are the other podcasts, James?
I hosted Gordon Ramsay one, and so I've been doing that about 2 years, and so it's good that I got all those questions wrong.
What's that one called?
That one's called The Nightmare Method. It's all about kitchen nightmares, which is in fact the show where all those questions I got wrong came from. So that's been a very humbling experience.
Is it just
And
the US one, or do you do the good series too?
We do both, and we
Okay.
compare and contrast. And we did one episode on his appearance on Hot Ones, and we did one episode
love
on this
that.
very unfortunate misogynistic appearance he had on a late night talk show with Sofia Vergara. So we kind of pick apart this. I mean, look, not to get too deep in it, but like familiarity has bred contempt. The more time you spend with this guy, the more you're like, oh, you're a broken, awful, terrible person, and you know, the less time spent in your presence, the better. So it's good that we've got a podcast about him. And it's good that I get to think about him and spend time with him.
So you've moved past which episode something happened in, which is why you got those questions wrong, and moved into like what's fundamentally wrong with the guy, and that's what
Well,
I should have asked
exactly. It's
questions
like, yeah, whatever happened. Did you see how he interacted with the wait staff? Did you see the gross comment he made about this, that, or the other? And so it's become very much a like Gordon disillusionment podcast alongside a Kitchen Nightmares episode recap podcast.
the Gordon Nightmare.
Yes,
Yep.
as you say.
Yep. Well, that's a nice light topic. Let's move on to our next section. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Do you feel out of control? Do you feel like your life is spiraling into nothingness? Has your significant other stopped talking to you and is seemingly spending a lot of time with one, your child's tennis coach? Gain control back in your life, investing all of your assets into the Suit and Armour Master Fund by Esquilax Securities. The Suit and Armour Master Fund is a diversified, index and aware, multi-asset portfolio that has outperformed the X&B 300 by 15.6% over 5 years in our backtesting lab. This portfolio contains loans to related parties, occasionally funds the CEO's Quaddy on a Friday Arvo, and definitely isn't so complicated that no one has bothered to look into its valuation methodology as if there was one. Investing in the Suit and Armour Master Fund is not for everyone, so you should seek financial advice from one of our accredited and not at all conflicted authorised representatives who didn't have their kids' school fees paid by our inflows. 1. Investing in the Suit and Armour Master Fund may result in substantial losses of capital you cannot recoup, destroying your retirement prospects and any dream of you escaping the wheel you run on under a repressive thumb of capitalism and consumerism.
Guys, game 3.
I'm
You
crying.
can answer questions about the ad you just heard.
I don't want this to seem like me passing the buck, but I think I just want to make it clear all of the credit for all the work and the effort that's gone into this
So
sits on
good.
Nathan's shoulders. You have done an amazing job.
Yes.
Cracking job.
And that is financial advice. Nathan was saying off mic before.
There was no general advice warning today. So.
No thought into this valuation methodology has been taken into consideration. Oh my God.
Guys, are your buzzers ready? You're going to
Yes.
ask some questions. First under the buzzer, after I finish reading the question, about the ad you just heard.
Yes.
Question 1. When does the CEO like to have a punt? James.
Friday Arvos.
Friday Arvos is correct.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Stop
Nice one.
laughing. I didn't...
Well done.
Oh no. Reset the buzzer. How much did the Suit and Armour Master Trust outperform? You've all jumped in way too early, so I'm just going to go right ahead and say Jordan.
15.6%.
Yes.
That is incorrect. It didn't. It were back-tested results.
Oh,
So
God
for
damn.
all we know, it's only been out for 6 months.
I take back all the nice things I said. This game's bullshit.
I'm going to reset my buzzer. What is the name of the family's tennis coach? Morgan. Juan is correct.
Bravo.
7 point.
Bravo.
I thought you said
tip
one
my
of the
cap.
family tennis coaches, as if they had multiple.
That's
Another
probably accurate.
one. It's another.
Juan is
Another
correct.
one.
And will investors get their money back? James.
I'm allowed to give financial advice because I'm not registered. I don't have an AFSL or any of the stuff you guys have got. So yeah, it sounds pretty legit to me. Chuck your money in there and see what happens.
The actual answer is only $150,000 through the CFR.
God,
I mean, yeah.
Game 4!
What is this sound?
This game is called What Is This Sound? One at a time. I'm going to go to each of you, or you won't have to worry about the buzzer anymore. And you hear the sound, and you have to tell me what that sound is.
If it's Gordon Ramsay, I'm hoping to actually get it this time.
All right. So first one we're just going to do a quick test sound. Can you guys hear what the sound is? Any guesses?
Your mum?
Oh,
It is in fact the sun. Yes.
The sun, yeah.
The sun.
Are listeners
Hey, Mum,
going to hear
I
that
love you.
sound?
I'll add it back if they don't.
Okay.
In fact, like leave that in because we've got to wear our mistakes. That's a really fucking awful thing to say, and I'm really sorry for saying that, and I withdraw that, and I should accept.
Do you want to apologize to Susie?
I'd like to apologise to anyone who heard me say that. That's a really inappropriate thing to say. I've been in a chaotic mood. We talked about battle rapping earlier on. I think that's a really I'm very happy for you to leave this in, including the apology. I'm really sorry to
James,
everyone
you can have a
You have
point
to
for
wrap the apology.
showing vulnerability,
Yeah,
James.
leave the apology out. Edit that out. And leave the rest in.
Please
Make
leave
him
the
wrap
apology in. Yeah, no, that's an unfortunate thing to say. That's furthering a certain type of.
So, James, looking back, when do you think you were cancelled?
Yeah, look, it could have been just then. Probably should have been earlier, frankly. Yeah, like apologies to anyone who heard that. That's very, very fair. Cool.
Morgan, what is the sound?
Ribbit.
That's James rapping on a karaoke.
Morgan, I'm going to give you 2 points for that.
Yes, well deserved.
Real good. Ribbit.
It's actually off the EP he did with Drake. So.
All the alleged pedophiles that I spent time with. Yeah, it was...
James, on that topic. What
On
is the
that
sound?
topic.
Oh God. Sorry, can I have that again?
James.
I had a joke one prepared and then it just sort of fell out of my head. It's a little train whistle that you...
That is correct. It is a little train whistle, specifically a little train as well. So you can have a point for that one.
Oh, good. Sorry, I was waiting for the other shoe to drop there. Like, and
No,
you're an
it's literally-
idiot.
it's
And I
just
was
a
gonna
train.
be like, okay, fair enough.
This is a train.
Lovely.
Jordan, what is this sound?
It's an engine, but how specific am I getting here? Can I hear it again, please?
Okay, Drift.
Incorrect. It's not an engine. It's actually a 2009 Aston Martin DB9.
Son of a
It's
bitch.
the only answer I would have accepted.
I would have said it's the Tokyo Drift opening soundtrack.
I would have accepted that too, actually. If you went, do, 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 do. Anyway, Morgan,
Oh.
what is this sound?
It is Doja Cat.
It is in fact a cat. I'm going to ignore the Doja part. That's correct. You can have a point. James,
Oh, God.
what is this sound?
Well, as you guys probably know, OVO, October's very own, the alleged pedophile Drake's label has an owl for it, and so I expect it's like an OVO reference. I'm going to say an owl.
It's just an owl. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's
And
the
I'm
sound of
overthinking
you
things.
creeping at night time.
You are overthinking things.
Oh, God.
Through the...
Morgan, you can have a point.
Yes. Well deserved.
Morgan, I think that's put you in the lead, according to my count.
Yeah.
6,403.
Jordan,
Oh, here we go.
what is this sound?
Eat my shorts.
Bart Simpson's quote from The Simpsons.
Eat my shorts.
Actually, it's
Fuck it.
Nancy Cartwright being Bart Simpson, specifically as the Raven in the Treehouse of Horror episode, season 2, episode 3. And I would not have accepted any other answer.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And I really hope that copyright doesn't remove this episode because of that one soundbite.
No, you've got to give it a review, Nathan. That is legal advice. Give it a review. What do you give that out of 10, that episode?
That episode is my favorite episode, and I give that a 9.6 out of 10.
Fair use. Come at us. Let's go.
All right. This next game, game 5, is called Second Best.
Second. This is a good idea for a game. Nathan, tell everyone listening. Everyone watching can see it. This is a smart and good game.
What you guys need to do, you've got your paper and pens ready.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you a question, and you got to write down your answer. And the second closest to being correct wins.
Second closest. That's just a really good idea.
Sound easy enough?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
First question. What size are Gordon Ramsay's feet?
Which part of the internet did you get this question from?
There is like Footopedia.
Don't show yet, Morgan. Just wait till everyone's written theirs down.
Throwing all my cards. I was trying to go for the buzzer approach.
Why have I written it so small?
All right. They are size 15. What did you go
Oh,
with?
Jesus Christ.
How do I
Bullshit
convert
they
that?
I went 10. I went US 10.5.
10,
went
10.
10.
Morgan, what did you have?
I wrote 41.
That'll go to James. Second closest.
Let's go.
Wait. Let's convert you.
Next question.
My
What
feeling is
section?
that he's lied about his size feet.
Well, he may have, and the internet may have just been incorrect, but we're going with this. So, which section of the Corporations Act explains a financial advisor's best interest duty?
Does anyone here know about the Corporations Act?
You should all know how the Corporations Act.
I don't know the answer to this.
9.
Luckily, you don't have to. You just have to be the second closest. There's only
Oh, yeah.
1,600 chapters to choose from. Have you all written down your answer?
Yep.
It's 961B. What did you guys have?
Hey, let's go. Section 1,000 over here. I reckon I'll be second closest.
I said-
993. 60. 960. Well, that'll go to Jordan. Jordan,
No.
you got that point. You were the second
yeah,
closest.
right, yeah, okay, yeah,
Well
cool.
done.
Where did you, what did you put?
993.
What is it?
961B.
I put 960.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, I know
closest.
you were the closest. The second closest wins, Morgan.
Oh, the second. Wow, guys, the penny just dropped.
Luckily, you were the third closest to getting to the game's rules. So.
Lights are on, no one's home. See, I won the idiom.
What number did Tweety Bird wear on their jersey in the 90s film Space Jam? What number did Tweety Bird wear on their jersey in the 90s film Space Jam? Everyone ready?
Oh, it's second closest.
Yes.
God damn.
The correct answer was 1/2.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
I
hoping
wrote
someone.
23 because that's the only famous
10,
jersey
1.
number.
I was hoping
No, I
someone
had
was
one
going
as
to
well.
write 1/2.
Jordan.
I had one.
Jordan,
I was
Jordan
one
got it
too.
again.
The camera has it the other way around.
You
0-1,
put-
I put it as.
Jordan, you win this one because you're losing by such a margin.
Or I'm winning a different game, Nathan.
How large in meters was the longest recorded whale that was found? How large in meters was the longest recorded whale?
This second closest thing is good. It makes
Yeah,
it very
it's really smart. It's a good
Mm.
idea. This feels like a Fradley household staple.
The correct answer is 33.58 meters.
Oh, I'm not looking good. I went 17.
17?
I went for 100.
I went
100?
250, so I'm out.
Oh, 100 wins. 100 wins. Second closest, Morgan, that's your points. Question 5. What year was that whale found?
Okay.
Are we ready?
Mhm.
1909 was the correct answer.
Oh, I might have got. I went 1900.
I did 1968.
No, Morgan again.
Morgan, you have been second closest again. Well done. You get the point. Question 6, last question for this game. Which section of the Corporations Act refers to the director's duty for care and diligence on a civil basis?
Can I say the right? Okay, hang on. Yeah, the
Can't
second.
Google this
Okay,
one.
second closest. Okay.
Who knows what mad shit will put down?
It actually is my job to know this, and I actually do know this. I would like to think.
The correct answer is section 180.
Yes. I've tried to thread the needle. 250.
I went for 100. It seemed like it was winning earlier.
What was yours, Jordan? 100,
360.
Oh, you did get it there, James. You managed to thread the
Hey, let's
You
go.
got the point on your area. Fantastic. We've got one more game. Before we jump into this game, how are we sitting on points, guys?
250 for me over
now.
here.
Thank you. You're very
639, Morgan in the lead. 254 over there for James. And Jordan, what are you on?
3.
And Jordan's on 3.
welcome.
Super. It's descriptive and accurate. It's good.
All right, this next and final game, which is also upsetting me because we've only managed to hit the 40-minute mark by this point, but I'm sure we'll fill the time. Is like
I can
Family Feud,
apologize
but
again. I still feel terrible about that. I can really stretch that out.
I'll put some really solid music behind the apology
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Be like, we're sorry. Game 6 is called Family Fight, not to be confused with any other form of negative interaction a family
Family
might have.
dispute.
One guess at a time. So one person gets to guess. If they get it right, they get to guess again. If they get it wrong, it passes along to the next person. So
Yes. Family
Jordan,
style.
you are losing, so you get to go first.
Oh,
then
yeah.
it will pass to James, and then Morgan, who is winning, and we'll go around until we guess all of them.
And it's the last person standing?
These are just the point systems.
So
So
it's kind of like Family Feud, right? How you've got
It's
to...
nothing like Family Feud for copyright reasons. Morgan.
it
For
is
copyright
nothing like.
reasons, yeah.
I'm going to beep that out, actually.
Yeah.
Probably trademark reasons, but that's
So, Jordan,
Great.
we asked 30 financial advisors
There we
which
go.
superheroes would be the most financially savvy. And I actually did this. I didn't just make this up or
Wow.
generate
My
it
word.
randomly. So, which
What do you-
superheroes, Jordan, do you think financial advisors would say are the most financially savvy? Guess one.
Batman.
That is correct. Batman or Bruce Wayne is on this list. In fact, number one. I'm just gonna. Yeah. We'll come back to me in a second. I've got feelings
So
about that.
Jordan keeps going, having
So
got
Jordan
a
now
correct
keeps
answer.
going, having got a correct answer, and
With the
he
same
gets
question.
5 points, Jordan.
With the
You get
same
5
question.
points. Which, yeah, so Batman is the number one choice, but I've not figured out a way to make that appear on the slides. I'm going to have to
Without showing
animate it
them
in
all.
later.
Ding. All right, I'm going to write that down.
Jordan, another one.
What's the head of the Fantastic Four? Is it Mr. Fantastic? Reed?
Reed Richards. I will.
Reed Richards.
I'll accept that guess. That is actually incorrect. Reed
Okay.
did not come up in the top 5. James, which superheroes would be the most financially savvy?
Look, the Ghostface killer himself, Tony Stark, would be my guess.
Good one.
Tony Stark is number 2.
Okay.
The most common answers provided. Would you like to have another guess?
Yeah, the Robin Hood DC one. Is it Green Arrow? He's like a rich playboy
Green.
Yeah.
situation.
Green Arrow did not make the top 5.
Okay.
Which is interesting because if you start comparing Bruce and Tony to Green Arrow, self-made man. Bruce and Tony just inherited their wealth.
Yeah, they're Nepo babies.
And I find that really interesting. The financial advisors chose the already rich to assume that they are in fact financially savvy. When Bruce is running around spending his money on depreciating assets instead of investing in social causes and generating more wealth, he's just blowing it out the wazoo.
I
Well,
love how
like
much you know about them.
if he'd invested in therapy and then donated to worthy causes, it probably would have gone a lot further than beating up the mentally ill.
Yeah, I always find it struggling, like when people are like, oh, yeah, with enough prep time, Batman would beat everyone. I'm like, Batman's beating up himself, man. Like, he needs more prep time.
He's
he needs
beating
some
up his
therapy.
demons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just punching poor people and riding
Yeah.
motorcycles.
Yeah, exactly.
times.
Like Batman is the oppressor, right? Just so we're clear.
Yeah.
He's like the worst bloke in the whole of that.
So let's come from the other perspective.
Me?
He's a job. No, he's not even a job creator, is he? Because he builds all the
He's
stuff
not.
in house. He builds it all in house.
Yeah, that's right.
And
Now,
in fact,
for me,
he's
give me your best Batman impressions, guys.
Stop taxing billionaires.
Where is my safe haven?
I'm not playing this game. I can't beat that.
My attorneys are based in the Bahamas.
If I help the poor, I'll have nothing to do with my time.
Charity's meaningless.
Love it.
Yeah.
James.
Self-reflexivity is weakness. Yes,
What's another superhero that financial advisors might have selected?
No, because he got it wrong. He's passed the
That's
day.
I got it wrong.
No, he got
yeah.
Didn't you get it right? Oh, no, you said
Green
Green
No,
Arrow.
I
Sorry,
guess Green
Morgan.
Arrow.
Morgan.
Someone's paying attention here. I'm going to say one for the ladies. I'm going to go with Wonder Woman.
Hey, I like it.
You're going to be wrong. Wonder Woman did not make the top 5.
Wow.
But I'd like to hear why you think she might be financially savvy.
I have no idea. She's cute. It's not an area of expertise.
She's just out there influencing on Instagram. She's just showing great photos. And everyone assumes she's wealthy because she's aesthetically pleasing. Is that what you're going with? You fight that patriarchy, Morgan. Get
Guys,
out there.
I'm not a comic fan. Please help me. But I would have gone with Tony Stark. I do love Tony Stark though.
Jordan. There's another one.
They're all very out of touch, all the ones I think of. I will say, not thinking it's possible, Captain America.
Captain America did not
That's
make
fair.
the top 5.
I would
But
definitely.
I will say that Captain America did come up a few times. And there were some explanations given. Quite commonly explained that he would know the enduring power of compounding interest, given that he was frozen for a very long period of time.
Yes.
So shout out to anyone who put down Captain
Yeah,
America.
because his bank accounts would still be active, presumably.
Yeah, but probably all in cash and maybe a couple of war bonds. I don't know how well they would have performed, but we won't get into that. James.
I guess war profiteering is pretty profitable. So maybe like Odin, Thor's dad, who has like all the gold that he stole from like everywhere.
Interesting. No, Odin didn't make the cut, although Thor did for the same reasons just given that he is so old, he could invest for the long term.
Yeah, cup of coffee every day if you forgo that. And you
Exactly. Like he's really got that down pat. He forgot an eye for a while, and Odin did the same. Odin forgot an eye, and he got knowledge, and knowledge gave him the ability to manage his SMA.
But all that avocado toast really
Bernard Salt. He really Bernard Salt.
Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
Spider-Man did make number 4.
Whoa!
On what basis?
Well,
What
I don't
basis
know,
would you give
but I
him?
have watched the movie, and he looks like a humble man who, if you actually told him to take financial advice, he looks like he would take financial advice.
So he's a freelance creative in the contemporary economy. It strikes me that from a financial position, he's doing perilous work.
Solid.
He may not, but he's also able to do that work and continue doing that work and maintaining. So he may not have a lot of money, and this seems to be a common theme. Everyone assumes financially savvy means rich as opposed to capable.
No.
So the reasons given were
mate.
resourceful, lives within his means, knows how to stretch a buck.
Yeah.
We've got one more, guys. Numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 are covered. Who's the 5th? Morgan, you can have another go at this. Who's the 5th person in this list? You're not going to guess it if you don't know comic books at all.
I really don't know comic books. Guys, help. Can I call a friend? Can I call my brother?
Does anyone else want to have a crack at this? Open floor?
I mean, Scrooge McDuck's in comic books.
Scrooge McDuck did get a mention, and I said it counted because somewhere along the way Scrooge McDuck connected with Howard the Duck, and Howard the Duck is a comic book hero. But no, Scrooge McDuck didn't make the cut at top 5.
Okay, I've got it. It's got to be
Morgan.
Superman because he needs to invest to boost his ego. He needs to be
Superman did not make number 5.
I thought he'd have to do it.
I'm going to give you guys a tip that probably won't help anyone. This superhero recently featured in a video game about superheroes. And for very, very gooning reasons. And and it's the only female superhero on our list.
Oh, is it?
Is it Catwoman who's
the Joker's
steals
offsider
from rich people?
It's neither of those.
Okay.
It's not.
You might only know about this superhero if you watched recently X-Men 97. So she is an X-Man character.
Oh, it's Scarlett Johansson.
No.
Jean
She's an
Grey
actor.
because she can read minds.
Close, but no. And that Jean Grey did come up quite a few times for insider trading, as did Professor X. Again, not financially savvy, just criminals. Like this is the common themes. You know, we had things like the Hulk buys white shirts and purple pants in bulk.
Yeah, there's a thrift. There's a thrift to the Hulk, isn't
Yeah,
there?
right. Wolverine, the budgeting goat. He's been living on the smell of an oily rag since World War II. He-Man featured. You don't live in a castle and have amazing hair without knowing a little bit about coin.
Yes.
I mean, hats off to all the advisors you surveyed. Excellent answers.
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is very...
And you guys, I'm going to tell you who this last one is because no one's going to guess it because
Yeah.
you probably don't know anything about it.
It's not
But
very-
what I will say about this is most of the people who contributed didn't mention a female superhero. Quite a few of the advisors said they felt bad and
They
they
should.
acknowledged that they didn't. And this superhero is not well known and yet rose to the top. So it's Emma Frost.
Who's that?
She turns into diamonds, I think, in one of the X-Men films.
She is a corporate shark, runs Frost International, is of all of the top 5, is probably, outside of the Green Arrow, who I reckon should have made this list as well. He's probably the most financially savvy. The others are all Nepo babies and Spider-Man. He's just a lovely little boy. So there you go, guys. That's who the financial advisors would choose. They mainly chose people with money, not people who would be good
Oh, Black
with
Panther.
money.
No, Peter Parker. Peter Parker was in there.
And we missed number 3, T'Challa, Black Panther.
Oh.
Got a booming economy, but again, monarchist. you
Yeah, I
know?
see no reason why he would be savvy.
Steps in and takes the role.
Yeah, there's a Gina Reinhardt energy package up in a more attractive kind of package. But yeah.
If you potentially get cancelled for that one too, James.
Yeah, gosh.
But only
it's
by the
not-
billionaires.
It's not been my day. Like, I'm not even doing power flattering properly. Yeah.
Right. I'm just going to shout out Peter on this list because he's the only one who's not a billionaire.
Yeah.
Like it is an interesting, I'm going to say indictment on financial
I
advisors.
feel
and
like
they
he'd
assume
make
savviness
the
means
best
money.
client. He'd be like, okay, sure, no worries. Great.
Yeah.
Income
you
protection would be hard though.
Yeah.
Over
He'd be
25
compliant.
meters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
he's
no.
time at heights.
Guys, that's the end of
No, I
that's
didn't
the end
want
of the
to
game
say
show.
anything.
So
No.
if we go back to the leaderboard, Morgan, you won today's game show.
Morgan, well
Go,
done.
Morgan.
Score of 1,633. Jordan finished with a 5.
I did.
Well done to our contestants.
I just tallied up my negative ones and I ended up with 4. So
Any
Well
final
done to our
thoughts,
quizmaster.
guys?
I'm going to go
look-
home and watch Tokyo Drift now.
I can't really think past trying to conjure up some more sort of superheroes who are, have a bit of financial savvy about them, or to even make a sort of jokey reference as to how you might be able to read financial savvy onto them. So really, I'm just having a thought in parallel to the very game show we're on, but still having me delighted with the process. It's great fun. Gordon Ramsay's not a superhero. He's pretty wealthy. Yeah.
He'd be the
Financially
worst
savvy.
client, guys. Let's put it out there.
He'd be what?
He'd be the
worst
worst
client.
client.
He would suck because he'd
Yeah,
mansplain about how he already knows more about the advice. He'd be like, yeah, but I've already got views about that. And you're like, okay, Gordon, like, thanks.
That's
Thanks
every
for that."
second client. The advisors are just nodding. They're like, oh, we've all got a Ramsey somewhere.
We've all got a Ramsey somewhere.
Nice. But I think a complete triumph. Nathan, you did an amazing job. Jordan, you did an
Hats off
amazing
to you,
job.
Fradley. Well
Morgan
done.
did an amazing job. I also attended, so it's been 3 extremely strong performances, and I've also been around, so it's been a
terrific.
pleasure. It's been brilliantly well done.
You were here for the laughs, and
Making
Did
up
it
the
work-
numbers over here. It's Billy.
Did it
Buzzer.
work as
Let's
well
go.
as you were planning, Nathan?
It did, and I'm
Good.
surprised we hit the 50-minute mark. I was a bit worried it was going to last like 15 minutes or something, and it was just going to be banter, like just holding on, like desperate banter.
It's not how. No,
I honestly didn't want it to end. It was really
it was really good fun.
Oh, I've got to say, you did save the best game till last. as well. I'm like, what else did you ask the financial advisors? Like,
Yeah.
that was strong stuff. I'm still like, is it financial savvy to be born a prince? And I guess on one view, yes, that's the smartest financial decision you can make is be a nepo baby.
You know, he's probably got a family
And-
office.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, how are you structured? Perhaps the trustee of your trust is a financially savvy person, and so
Well, we've seen countless examples of nepo babies who seem to just keep failing, but still keep hanging around.
Yeah. It's good fun.
Thank you all for being guests on my little experiment today. Little interruption into the negative world of financial advice. Jordan, I seem to have been painting recently, or at least passionately painting recently. I think it's always fun. Hopefully, everyone's enjoyed this episode. Maybe you've watched it. Maybe I've got off my ass and made it a video. Otherwise, you've listened to it on audio.
You're right. You really have not done enough work on this episode. It's about time you step up and contribute.
So, as always, you can leave your questions, comments, fears,
Internet.
hopes, dreams in the LinkedIn message inbox. And we'll see you on the next episode. Cue the music, guys. A bit of a dance out.
Woo!